Theory of Equations Part 3.
Hi, hello everyone. For this session, we will discuss the few problems. So, see the first problem. So, given that the roots of a cubic polynomial are in AP, so you want to show this condition, and are in GP, then show that P cube are equal to Q cube, and roots are in HP. So, in that case, we have to show 2Q cube is equal to R into 3P cube minus R. So see the solution. So given cubic polynomial is what? X cube plus 3px square plus 3qx plus R is equal to 0. Okay. So this is equation 1. Now roots of cubic equation are in AP and roots of 1 are in AP. So in that case, we have to assume that roots are a minus d, a plus d. Therefore, the roots are a minus d, comma a plus d. So these are the roots of what? Given cubic polynomial. Then you want to find this condition. So for that, we have to write S1 value. Okay. So what is S1? Sum of all roots. So that are what? A minus d plus a plus d. If roots are in AP, then you have to take S1. If roots are in GP, in that case we have to assume S3. So here S1 is the sum of the all roots. So what is S1? Minus A1 by A0. So here minus D plus D get cancelled. 3A. So what is minus A1? So that is the quotient of x square, that is minus 3p by a0 is quotient of x cube, that is 1. So clearly what is a value? Minus p. So but a is what? A is the root of a given polynomial equation. So root means substitute that a value in equation 1, that a must satisfy the equation 1. So therefore a is equal to minus p is a root of 1. So therefore equation 1 implies. So substitute in place of x minus p. So that is minus p cube plus 3p into minus p square plus 3q into minus p plus r is equal to 0. Now this is minus p cube, this is plus 3p cube minus 3p cube plus r is equal to 0. So 3p cube minus p cube is what? 2p cube minus 3p cube plus r is equal to 0. So clearly this is the given condition. When if the roots are in AP, then this is the required condition. So next one what? If roots are in GP. Here, see the second solution. The roots of 1 are in GP. So in that case, we have to take the roots are what? A by R, AR. Therefore, let the roots are A by R, comma A, comma AR. Okay. If roots are in GP, so in that case we have to take S3. If roots are in AP, in that case we have to take S1. Okay. So S3 is what? A by R, product of the roots. S3 means, yeah, this is minus A3 by A0. Minus A3 by A0. This is what? A cube minus A3, that is minus R. A0 is 1 only. So clearly A is equals to what? Minus R to the power of 1 by 3. But this A is what? This is the root of a given polynomial. So is a root of 1. So therefore 1 implies. So substitute x value minus R to the power of 1 by 3 because of it is a root. So that is equation 1 is what? X power 3, that is minus R to the power of 1 by 3 whole to the power of 3 plus 3px square plus 3p minus R to the power of 1 by 3 whole square. Okay. Next plus 3qx plus 3q into x is what? Minus R to the power of 1 by 3 plus R is equals to 0. 3p R to the power of 2 by 3 minus 3q R to the power of 1 by 3 is equals to 0. Again this can be written as 3p R to the power of 2 by 3 is equal to 3q R to the power of 1. So here cubing on both sides, you will get p cube R square is equals to q cube R. So R get cancelled. Therefore this is p cube R is equals to q cube. So this is the required condition. So when the roots are in GP. So see the third one. So let it be f of x. So here the roots of f of x are in HP. So you know that AP is the reciprocal of HP. So clearly the roots of f of 1 by x are in AP. So therefore what is f of 1 by x? So replace x by 1 by x in equation 1. You get 1 by x cube plus 3p by x square plus 3q by x plus r is equals to 0. Now this is what? Rx cube plus 3qx square plus 3px plus 1 is equals to 0. This is equation 2. So this is what? F of 1 by x. So in that case roots are in AP. Therefore the roots of f of 1 by x are in AP. So clearly in that case assume the roots are what? A minus d, a plus d. So therefore let the roots are what? A minus d comma a comma a plus d. So in that case you have to assume S1. So what is S1? Sum of the all roots. So take sum of these three, you get 3a. So that is what? Minus a1 by a0. So 3a is equal to minus a1. So what is that? Minus 3q by a0. A0 is what? R. So 3 get cancelled. So a is equal to minus q by r is a root of equation 2. Now substitute x value is what? Minus q by r equation 2. So that is r into x cube, r into minus q by r whole to the power of 3 plus 3qx square. So 3q into minus q by r whole square Next 3px plus 3p into minus q by r plus 1 is equals to 0. So here simplify this, what you will get? Minus q cube by r square. This is plus 3q by r square minus 3p cube by r plus 1 is equals to 0. So again simplify this, 3q cube minus q cube. So that is 2q cube by r square minus 3p cube by r plus 1 is equals to 0. So clearly this is what? 2q cube is equal to 3pqr minus r square is r square. Therefore this is 2q cube is equals to r into 3pq minus r. So this is the three conditions if the roots are in AP, roots are in GP, roots are in HP. Okay. So see the next question. So solve the cubic polynomial given that the roots are in AP. So see the solution. So given 4x cube minus 24x square plus 23x plus 18 is equals to 0. So this is the cubic polynomial, and also given the roots of cubic polynomial are in AP. So the roots of equation 1, that is 1, are in AP. So clearly in that case we have to take the roots are what? A minus d, a plus d. So therefore let the roots are a minus d comma a plus d. So clearly in that case we have to take S1, that is what? A minus d plus a plus d. So this is the sum of all three roots, and also this is what? Minus a1 by a0. So this is 3a. So what is minus a1? So minus of minus 24 by 4. So 4 1 ja 4 6 ja 3 1 ja 3 2. So what is a value? 2. But a is what? This is a root of equation 1. So a is equals to 2 is a root of 1. Now using this root you can find the remaining roots by synthetic division method. See that method? So in this method first we have to write the coefficients of algebraic terms in decreasing order. See that 4 minus 24, 23 and 18, and draw the horizontal lines and vertical lines, and write this root to the left of vertical line, that is 2. So write this 4 as it is. So 4. Multiply this 4 with 2. So what you get? 8. Now this is minus 16. Multiplying minus 16 with 2, you get minus 32. So 23 minus 32 is minus 9. Minus 9 into 2, minus 18. So this becomes 0. So this is the cubic polynomial. So divide the cubic polynomial with linear polynomial. So in that case we will get a quadratic polynomial. So clearly this is x square quotient, x quotient constant. So therefore 4x square minus 16x minus 9 is equals to 0. Now you want to find the roots of this quadratic equation. So clearly that is 4x square plus 2x minus 18x minus 9 is equals to 0. So here 2x is common. So 2x plus 1 minus 9 common, 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. So 2x plus 1 into 2x minus 9 is equals to 0. So what are the x values? Minus 1 by 2 comma 9 by 2. So therefore the roots are 2 comma minus 1 by 2 comma 9 by 2. So clearly we will get 3 roots because of given polynomial is what? Cubic polynomial. So see the next question. Cubic polynomial is given and also the roots of cubic polynomial are in GP. See the solution. Given x cube minus 7x square plus 14x minus 8 is equals to 0. So this is equation 1. So given that the roots of 1 are in GP. So clearly in that case you have to take the roots. A by R, comma A, comma AR. Again we have to take S3. So that is what? Product of the roots. That is A by R into A into AR. So this is what? Minus A3 by A0. So clearly A cube. What is minus A3? Minus of minus 8. You will get 8 by 1. So clearly A is equals to 2. Therefore A is equals to 2 is a root of 1. Now using this root you can find remaining roots by using synthetic division method. See here, by synthetic division method so what is this method? First you have to write the coefficients of algebraic terms in decreasing order. See that coefficients 1, minus 7, 14, minus 8 and draw the vertical line and horizontal line and write these two as to the left of vertical line. So, yeah. So put 0 in first place and add these two 1. So 1 into 2 2. So add these two minus 5 into 2 minus 10 4 into 8. This becomes 0. What is this? Remainder. So clearly cubic polynomial is divided with linear polynomial. In that case you will get a quadratic polynomial. So that's why this is a x square coefficient, x coefficient constant. Okay. So therefore this is x square minus 5x plus 4 is equals to 0. So what are the roots? X minus 1 into x minus 4 is equals to 0. Therefore x is equals to 1 comma 4. Therefore the roots are, what are the roots? 2 comma 1 comma 4. So these are the required roots when the roots are in GP. So see the next question. So solve the fourth degree polynomial given that the product of two roots is 6. So clearly this is the fourth degree polynomial. So clearly we have 4 roots. Okay. So let the roots are alpha, comma, beta, comma, gamma and delta. So in that product of two roots is 6. So given alpha into beta is equal to 6 or gamma into delta is equal to 6. So take any product of 2. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Okay. Now find S1. So what is S1? Sum of all roots, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta. So that is minus a1 by a naught. That is minus 1 by 1 is minus 1. And find s3. S3 means s suffix is 3. So take sum of product of 3 roots taken at a time. That is alpha beta gamma plus beta gamma delta plus gamma delta alpha plus alpha beta delta. This is what? Minus a3 by a naught. So that is minus of minus 4. You will get 4. Now what is S4? Product of all roots. That is alpha, beta, gamma, delta. This is what? 48. This is equation 3. This is equation 4. Now what is alpha, beta? That is 6. So 6 into gamma delta is equals to 48. So gamma delta is equal to 8. This is equation 5. So from equation 3, so from first and last, which one is common? Alpha, beta is common. Now you get gamma plus delta. Now here gamma delta. You get alpha plus beta. This is what? 4. Now what is alpha beta? That is 6. So 6 into. So from this gamma plus delta write as minus 1 minus of alpha plus beta. So substitute here gamma plus delta value minus 1 minus of alpha plus beta. Now what is gamma delta? 8. So 8 into alpha plus beta is equals to 4. This is minus 6 alpha plus beta plus 8 alpha plus beta. That is 2 times of alpha plus beta is equal to 4 plus 6, 10. So what is alpha plus beta value? 5. This is equation 6. So alpha plus beta is there, alpha beta is there. So using these two, you can find alpha minus beta. So alpha minus beta is what? Square root of alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. So alpha minus beta is alpha plus beta whole square is 25 minus 4 into 6, 24. You get 1. So this is equation 7. Now using 6 and 7, you can find alpha and beta value. So add 6 and 7. So what you get? Beta, it cancel. So you get 2 alpha is equal to 6. Alpha is equal to how much? 3. Now substitute alpha in equation 2. So from 2, 3 into beta is equal to 6. So what is beta value? 2. Okay. Now what is gamma plus delta value? So gamma plus delta is equal to minus 1 minus of alpha beta. That is minus 5. This is minus 6. This is equation 8. So gamma plus delta is there, gamma delta is there. So using these two, you can find gamma minus delta. So that is what? Gamma plus delta whole square is 36 minus 4 into gamma delta. That is 30. So this is 2. So clearly this is equation 9. So adding 8 and 9. So what you get? 2 gamma is equal to minus 6 plus 2 minus 4. What is gamma value? Minus 2. So substitute gamma in equation 5. So minus 2 into delta is equals to 8. So what is delta value? Minus 4. Therefore, what are the roots? Therefore, the roots are alpha. What is alpha? 3 comma 2 comma gamma minus 2 comma minus 4. So these are the required roots of a polynomial. So see the next question. So this is the given cubic polynomial, and roots of the polynomial are in the ratio 3:2. You know, so two roots are in the ratio 3:2. See here, this is the cubic polynomial. So let alpha comma beta and gamma are roots. Okay. So in that two roots are in the ratio 3:2. So given alpha is to beta is equals to what? 3:2. So that is alpha by beta is what? 3/2. So what is beta value? 2 alpha by 3. Okay. So this is equation 1. This is equation 2. So these are the given things. Now find S1. So what is S1? Sum of the roots. That is alpha plus beta plus gamma minus C1 by A0. That is 9. So what is beta value? 2 alpha by 3. So alpha plus 2 alpha by 3 plus gamma is equals to 9. So how much this is? 5 alpha by 3. So gamma is equals to 9 minus 5 alpha by 3. This is equation 3. Now find S2. So what is S2? Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. That is A2 by A0. That is 14. So that is alpha into beta value. Beta value is what? 2 alpha by 3. Here gamma is common. You get alpha plus beta value. What is beta? 2 alpha by 3 is equals to 14. Now this is 2 alpha square by 3 plus gamma into this is 5 alpha by 3 is equals to 14. Okay. Now that is equation 4. So now what is gamma value? 9 minus 5 alpha by 3. So substitute here 2 alpha square by 3 plus gamma. Gamma is 9 minus 5 alpha by 3 into 5 alpha by 3 is equals to 14. Now simplify this. Now this is what? 2 alpha square by 3 plus 3 into 9, 27. So 27 minus 5 alpha into 5 alpha. So divide by 9 is equals to 14. Now LCM is what? 9. So 3 into 2, 6 alpha square plus 5 alpha into 27. 135 alpha minus 25 alpha square, 14 into 9, 126. So send these values on right side, then it becomes 25 minus 16, 19 alpha square minus 135 alpha plus 126 is equals to 0. Now we want to find the roots of this quadratic equation. So clearly what are the roots? 19 alpha square minus 114 alpha minus 21 alpha plus 126 is equals to 0. Okay. So here 19 alpha is common. You get alpha minus 6. Now here minus 21 is common. You get alpha minus 6 is equals to 0. So what is alpha values? Alpha is equal to 6 comma 21 by 19. Okay. Now substitute alpha and beta. Okay. So from equation 2, beta is equals to 2 alpha by 3. That is 2 into 6 by 3. So beta is equals to 4. And 21 by 19. So substitute alpha 21 by 19 in equation 2. that is beta is equals to 2 into alpha is 21 by 19 by 3. This is 3 1 ja 3 7 ja. So beta is equals to 14 by 19. So from equation 3, gamma is equals to 9 minus 5 alpha by 3. That is gamma is equals to 9 minus 5 alpha. 5 into 6. 30 by 3. So 3 10 ja. 9 minus 10. We get minus 1. Again, gamma alpha value is 21 by 19. Substitute here. So 9 minus 5 into 21 by 19 by 3. So 3 1 ja 3 7 ja. So this is 9 minus 35 by 19. So 19 into 19. So you get 171 minus 35 by 19. So what is this value? So 136 by 19. But what is S3? Alpha, beta, gamma. That is what? Minus 24. Now substitute alpha, beta, gamma value. So first case alpha is equal to 6. So in that case beta is 4. Again in that case gamma value is minus 1. So what is alpha value? 6. Beta value is 4 into minus 1. So clearly this is satisfied. Now but substitute second case. What is alpha value? 21 by 19, 14 by 19 into 136 by 19. But we will not get the minus 24. Therefore, the roots are what? Alpha is what? 6. Beta is what? 4. Gamma is minus. So these are the required roots of a given polynomial equation. So see the next question. So given polynomial is 4th degree polynomial and two of the roots have same absolute value. So value is same but sign is different. Okay? That means both roots are opposite in sign. So clearly this is the 4th degree polynomial. So you know that every 4th degree polynomial have 4 roots. So let alpha comma beta comma gamma and delta are roots of equation 1. Okay. See in that two roots have same absolute value but sign is different. So that is according to given condition alpha is equal to minus beta. So both roots are same absolute value but roots are opposite in sign. Alpha is positive but beta is negative. See here. So therefore this is alpha plus beta is equal to 0. This is equation 2. Now find S1. So S1 is what? Sum of the roots. That is alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta. So minus A1 by A0. That is minus of minus 2 by 8. This is 1 by 4. So what is alpha plus beta value? 0. So 0 plus gamma plus delta is equals to 1 by 4. From this gamma plus delta value is 1 by 4. This is equation 3. Now find S3. S3 is the sum of the product of 3 roots taken at a time. That is alpha beta gamma plus beta gamma delta plus gamma delta alpha plus alpha beta delta. This is what? Minus A3 by A0. That is 6 by 8 minus 6 by 8. So this is minus 3 by 4. So from first and last alpha beta is common. So what you get? Gamma plus delta. From these two gamma delta is common, you get alpha plus beta. This is minus 3 by 4. So what is gamma plus delta value? That is 1 by 4. So alpha beta into 1 by 4. Now this becomes 0 because of alpha plus beta is 0. Is equals to minus 3 by 4. So 4 get cancelled. What is alpha beta value? -3. This is equation 4. So alpha plus beta is there, alpha beta is there. So using these two, we can find alpha minus beta. So what is alpha minus beta? Square root of alpha plus beta whole square, that is 0, minus 4 alpha beta, that is 12. So clearly alpha minus beta value is what? 2 root 3. This is equation 5. Now adding equation 2 and 5. So what you get? Alpha plus alpha. 2 alpha is equals to 2 root 3. So what is alpha value? Root 3. So clearly from equation 2, beta value is minus root 3. Okay. Now alpha beta is there, that is -3. But what is S4? S4 is alpha beta gamma delta. Now clearly S4 is 9/8. So what is alpha beta value? -3. So -3 into gamma delta is equals to 9/8. Therefore gamma delta value is -3/8. So gamma plus delta is there. What is that? 1/4. Now gamma delta is -3/8. So using these two, we can find gamma minus delta. So gamma minus delta is square root of gamma plus delta whole square, that is 1/16, minus 4 gamma delta, that is 4 into 3/8. So clearly gamma minus delta value is how much? So 1 plus 25/16. This is 5/4. So clearly this is equation 6. So adding 3 and 6. So 3 plus 6. So what you get? 2 gamma is equal to 5/4 plus 1/4, 6/4. This is gamma is equal to 3/4. This is gamma value. Now from this you can find delta value. Substitute here. What is delta? 3/4 into delta is equal to -3/8. So therefore delta value is what? -1/2. Okay. Therefore what are the required roots? The roots are root 3 minus root 3, 3/4 and -1/2. So these are the required roots of the 4th degree polynomial. For next session we will discuss the more concept.